Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel for another Hot Toys exclusive Star Wars 1/6 scale figure unboxing and review video. Now today we are taking a look at the Death Trooper, but this isn't any old Death Trooper, oh no, this is the black chrome version. So yeah, it turns out Hot Toys did stumble across a ton of chrome paint in the warehouse, and therefore they decided, let's just paint a bunch of troopers in chrome. This guy is the latest one. I love Death Troopers. Yeah, really excited to get him out here. Now I got mine from toyswonderland.com. Link for that is in the description below. They do have installment plans and a points-based reward system. While you're down there, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon and join button for more info on Justin's Collection Plus, the channel membership. Starting off with the display base first, it's done in the usual Hot Toys hexagonal style. It's super high gloss, we've got an Imperial cog. Up front, Star Wars Death Trooper printed rather than etched on a metal nameplate, and up top, a regular crotch grabber. I don't know about y'all, but one of my favourite weapons in all of new Star Wars is this right here, the E11D. Now the base for it is just a regular E11, you can kind of see that down below, but up top it's entirely different. You've got an extending stock. This piece, which would normally be the stock on the World War II rifle the E11 was based off, can move forward and back. And then a proper fabric and adjustable sling. What about the paint? Well, it's painted really nicely. It's done in matte black, you've got multiple silver sections with the line work and the chipping and the dry brushing, red details as well. Then up front, a bright silver barrel with the heat treatment that you all know I absolutely love. Overall, they nailed this weapon the first time, and they did here too. On the smaller side of things, we also get his blaster pistol. We've seen this a bunch of times before. It's done in gunmetal with a subtle metallic flake, and of course, a ton of that silver dry brushing, just like we saw on the E11D. Lastly, we do have the full array of Death Trooper hands. They look like gloves. You've got padded sections sculpted in, some stitching, wrinkles, and multiple finishes with the glossy black and the matte black as well. Around the back, the armor plating is done in that same metallic gold, just like the figure. Speaking of the figure though, what we are going to do now is get the Death Trooper himself out here. Standing straight up and down in the light box, no crazy poses or accessories or anything like that. This is pretty much exactly what it says on the box. It's a chrome Death Trooper. Would I go so far as to call it black chrome? No, I wouldn't. This isn't black chrome. Then what on earth is it, Justin? Well, we'll discuss it in a lot more detail in just a second. Overall, the proportions are good. It's the same body as they've used before, it's tall, it's lanky, it's well articulated, and it fills out the suit beautifully. I love the Death Trooper, but that doesn't automatically mean I love this guy. Overall, so far, I'm a little dubious as to whether or not this guy's even going to make it into the display. Up close and personal, kicking things off with the helmet first. I like the mold. I did the first time they used it, and the second, and now here the third time as well. The lines are crisp and clean, although this time it's done in that kind of gold-like chrome. I'm hesitant to call it black chrome as we've already discussed, so I'm just going to stick with dark gold. Now you do still retain the light up function if you remove the top of the dome. The torch turns on and his mandibles illuminate a nice vibrant green. Now it's not super obvious on camera, but trust me, in person you can see it a little bit better. The same thing can be said for the lenses. They're also green, although on camera they kind of look like they're black. One of my favorite things about the Death Trooper design is the body. These guys are huge, but they're not these big roided out bodybuilders. They're tall, but very lanky. They do have a fabric bodysuit, and it's rather stretchy, although you do have some rubber gaskets. Please, when it comes to leaving him in poses for a long period of time, do be careful. The more you bend his elbows, the more stress you're putting on this rubber, and as we know, eventually rubber dries out and cracks. It's only a matter of time. Now the armor is done in that dark gold chrome. I don't know yet whether I love it or hate it. I'll let you know a little bit later. He also has some matte black sections for the straps and buckles, plus a little bit of bright silver. Then down below for the belt, more dark gold chrome, and of course, more matte black. Coming down to the legs, it's an asymmetrical design, meaning one side looks very clearly different to the other. You do have these rubber-style gasket sections on his feet, but they're not rubber, they're fully sculpted and painted. On the underside, you've got a little bit of tread fully sculpted in, but no weathering whatsoever. The previous two versions of the Death Trooper did have weathering, but seeing as this guy is a special chrome version, it makes sense. He's a little bit cleaner. For a quick side-by-side comparison, here we have the black gold chrome Death Trooper on the left, and the original on the right. As you can see, they're the same height, they're using the same body, the same armor, the same accessories. It's a Death Trooper, what more can I say? The original is quite clearly black, whereas the new one is quite clearly not black chrome. It's this goldish tinge. I don't know why it bothers me as much as it does, but I was really hoping for this super shiny, deep, rich look to the armor, but it doesn't really have that. It definitely screams dark gold. Next up, here we have the 3 chrome figures released by Hot Toys in 2022. We've got the Chrome Stormtrooper, the Chrome Clone Trooper, and the Chrome Death Trooper. Hot Toys, quit it with the chrome. I would rather proper variants from the comics or other source material. I don't know why you all love chrome as much as you do. I personally don't. I know some collectors do, and all the power to you. But for me, chrome just ain't it. And if you are doing a line of chrome figures, why would you make one of them, the Clone Trooper, matte satin chrome and the other 2 shiny chrome? It makes no sense. You're calling them all chrome. Maybe it's semantics. Maybe I'm going crazy. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I find this line a little bit weird. Going over articulation, do bear in mind this is my personal copy of the figure, so I'm going to be a little bit more careful. Starting off with the helmet, it's on a double ball peg, looking forward and back, swivel and pivot side to side. The arms will go up to there, they will go forward and back, butterfly joint at the shoulder that also hinges up and down. Swivel at the bicep, double bend at the elbow, plus of course a regular 1/6 scale wrist peg. The torso does crunch forward and back, swivel and pivot just a little. The legs will go forward to there, but if you rotate the thigh armor, they will go forward just a little more. Going out to there, swivel at the upper thigh, double bend at the knee that does get you past 90, and of course a double ball peg down here for the ankle. Moving on to the 3 cool and 3 annoying things. The first annoying thing is the color. Hot Toys, y'all have called this black chrome, but to me, it doesn't really look like black chrome. It comes across more of a deep, rich gold color, and no, it's not just the lighting and how it looks on camera, it comes across this way in person as well. The second annoying thing is the redesigned gasket area for his elbows. Now with the original, yes, they bunched up and they were a little long. But at the very least, it was a completely seamless look, whereas here, no matter what you do, you can see a little bit more of the spandex below this rubber gasket. The third annoying thing is, Hot Toys still include the blaster pistol, we know this. But they decided in their infinite wisdom to remove the pleather strap to holster it. Now, okay, I'm all for removing pleather where you can, but don't just simply delete a feature, use some rubber strap or something different that's not going to degrade, but still give you the option of holstering the pistol, cause where else are you supposed to put this if you don't have him holding it? The first cool thing is we still get the light up feature, even though this is a special edition, Hot Toys could have done away with it. They didn't, they kept it in, so the bottom mandibles light up as well as the torch on the side of his helmet. The second cool thing is a bit of a cop-out because I was just complaining about it, but it just goes to show that even though this is kind of just a repaint, Hot Toys are never done improving on their existing figures. They've changed the design for the gasket, they thought for the better, but unfortunately it isn't. Nevertheless, it's now sewn in position and it's just a little bit shorter, so it does allow for better range of motion. The third cool thing isn't really the design of the display base because it's super boring, but it's the fact that they kept the bases for all of the Chrome Troopers consistent. The Chrome Stormtrooper, this style base. The Chrome Clone Trooper, also this style of base. So that means if you have them all lined up in the display, yeah, as I said, it's nice and consistent. Wrapping up on the Hot Toys exclusive Black Chrome Death Trooper. I'm a huge fan of the Death Trooper. I love the design, I love the look of the armor, the helmet just speaks to me, but even with all of that being said, I don't think this figure is for me. That doesn't mean it's not for everyone. If you like it, that's awesome. But when Hot Toys sells this as a black chrome Death Trooper, I'm thinking, ooh, it's going to be this deep, rich, yet very shiny metallic black. I can pop this guy alongside my other Death Troopers, he's going to be a captain or a commander, it's going to look really cool. Then I open the box and I see this dark gold chrome. I feel like I've been catfished. What the heck is this? They've also ditched the strap for the blaster pistol, so now you can't holster it. They've changed the gasket design for the elbows. Yeah, overall, I don't really love this figure. I am not a huge fan of just taking an existing figure that's sold well in the past, painting it chrome, and then, there you go, there's your exclusive, go buy it. Hot Toys, no. Going forward, actually make proper exclusive variant figures. Maybe take a character that has a different outfit that you haven't made yet, use the same head sculpt, the same body, the same accessories, give it a different outfit, and that can be your exclusive. Then I reckon that would be a much more worthwhile figure to add to the display. A Toy Fair exclusive example for this year could have been Clone Wars Obi-Wan. We've been waiting for years, it would have been a simple retool using the existing head sculpt and body, but no, we're still waiting for him. But we do have a Chrome Death Trooper, a Chrome Stormtrooper, and of course a Chrome Clone Trooper. So the Chrome army is coming along very nicely. Now I got mine from toyswonderland.com. Link for that is in the description below. They have installment plans and a points-based reward system. While you're down there, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon, and join button if you like the sound of seeing your name in the end credits of my reviews. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video.